he was trying to provoke a fight and trying to pick a fight, and nobody stood up. Until David got there, and all of a sudden David said these words. He says, what? Does anybody know why David fought Goliath? Anybody know? For a reward. 3 times he's found asking, what will the man receive who kills this man? 3 times. They said he'll receive half of the kingdom. He'll receive, his father will be tax exempt, and he'll receive Micah, oh, that beautiful one, the king's daughter, as his own bride. And all of a sudden, he was so excited to me. He said, say that again. And all of a sudden, his brother said, David, don't you have some sheep to attend to? Go home. You're just stirring up stuff. You're not a warrior. And he says, wait a second. I've killed me a bear, and I've killed me a lion. Listen, you got to understand what David fought before. What is a lion? It says that the enemy is like a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. You need to understand something. The enemy has to seek people to devour because he cannot devour everybody. What's the bear? Have you ever had a season where there's one thing that you struggle with over and over and over, and all of a sudden there comes a season where you don't struggle with it anymore and you think you conquered it, but then all of a sudden it comes back with a vengeance and you start falling twice as bad as you used to in that thing? That's the bear. Have you ever seen the Discovery Channel? What happens to a bear half of the year? It goes and hibernates. It goes and disappears. But when it comes out of hibernation, it comes back hungry. David's saying, I've killed me a bear. See, we know what we need to start giving out in church? Bear hunting licenses. Don't make your pastor pray for you. Go kill the bear in your life, and next Sunday bring a testimony of that bearskin rug. He didn't disappear. You killed him. David said, I killed the bear. I killed the lion. This giant is nothing. And he says, tell me one more time. He was getting stoked up. He was getting fired up. And all of a sudden they told him one more time. And he says, listen. And they said, go talk to Saul. And Saul was talking to him. And he says, if you're going to do this, he says, put on my armor. Now you need to understand why. Number one, why King Saul wanted David to wear his armor. Because number one, King Saul knew the previous chapter that David had been anointed as the king.